I'm very fortunate. I have a really great parents. They supported in my bad phase, and same is always be there as a new country, as an immigrant. They supported me a lot. Now I have a really great support as my partner Karan. I'm very grateful. He's supporting me, and I think so. I love you guys. You're always there for me. My name is Priyanka. I know SAVE from 2016. My experience working with SAVE staff, one thing about SAVE staff, they are very patient. They listen you very carefully. They are very active listeners. When you need their help, they're always available. When I got my work permit first time, and I was new in this country, I was not aware about how the whole interview process was going on, and that time it took me 9 months to get my first job. In that situation, Save never forced me, oh, you have to find a job very immediately, or they always be patient with me, and they always supported with my interviews. Hey Priyanka, take your time. You are not in rush. We are always there for you. And in that whole journey, they paid my rent. They paid my all the groceries. Sometimes they paid my all the interview when I was going for my in-person interviews. They just booked me Lyft and Uber every time. I think so. That is a really, really good support I got in my interview process, actually.
My name is Ana Munoz. I know SAVE since 2015. My experience with staff from SAVE was a good experience. The staff, they give me the confidence. They give me the moment to listen to my situation and the opportunity to speak out. And that's the experience to learn and to go forward with my situation was a good experience for me.
My name is Sarah Fain, and I'm a supervising attorney with the Immigration Institute of the Bay Area. We're an immigration legal services provider, and we help clients apply for immigration benefits, and that includes survivors of domestic violence. And so we have a lot of mutual clients with SAVE. And when clients come to us, they're often in a very difficult position. They might have recently left an abusive partner. They might have unstable housing, being a single parent to children. And when you add that they don't have immigration status, that just complicates everything else. So it's a lot of work for them. And we've been able to work with SAVE to get the evidence we need to prepare the documents. And honestly, more importantly, to empower our clients to work on their own case. It's amazing how sometimes just going through this process, working with us at IIBA and working with SAVE to get therapy, to have someone hold their hand when they're applying for a restraining order or getting a police report, being able to talk with other people who are going through the same thing, that really becomes a way to empower our client. And so it's been a really successful partnership over the years.
Hello, my name is Arcelia Aguilar, and I'm one of the 3 empowerment directors at Deaf Hope. We have been partnering with SAVE since 2017. We have been doing co-advocacy work with deaf survivors and working with them on various projects with CRDVN, which is Culturally Responsive Domestic Violence Network. Our experience working with the SAVE staff has been amazing. We work very well in collaborative efforts and different projects working with deaf survivors. SAVE staff have helped us in situations where they think outside of the box to help survivors to get what they need. That has been immensely helpful.
I am Kate Hart. I'm the Director of Programs at SAVE. I've been with the agency for about 26 years. Currently, I oversee most of our direct services, our 24-hour crisis response team, our housing services, our Safe House, and our community education program. I think one of the things that really makes SAVE stand out, one of the things I'm most proud of in the work that we do here is we really try hard to make sure that our services are fully accessible to everyone. And when I say that, I mean the sort of obvious things like our buildings are wheelchair accessible, and we provide interpretation services for people who need them. But really going beyond that and trying to really think about, folks are coming here with maybe mental health issues that aren't well treated right now. What do they need to feel safe and comfortable here? We work with a very diverse population of survivors, and so we try to ensure that we're recognizing the different cultures and communities that people are coming from, and creating spaces and services that feel welcoming to everyone, that feel like they're understandable to everyone, and that they're really meeting the unique needs of each of our clients that comes here.
I received services in a mental health program, monthly rental program. I got the immigration program. Simultaneously, I got the 40-hour training. I did lots of voluntary work for SAVE, and now I'm monthly donor.
Some of the programs are case management. I receive group support, counseling service, legal service. Yeah, and I remember a housing program.
I think what sets SAVE apart is its ability to provide wraparound services. It's not just helping a survivor at the moment that they're leaving a relationship, but both before and afterwards, and helping them as a whole human being, understanding it's not just getting them housing or getting them therapy or getting them legal representation, but it is helping them feel secure, helping them feel like they have value, and that they deserve to be able to live in a safe environment.
We had one case where a deaf survivor had multiple disabilities, and SAVE went above and beyond the call of duty and helped in more ways than other shelters would have. Deaf survivors' biggest barrier in the shelter is communication access. SAVE has been wonderful with checking in and providing ASL interpreters for survivors to fully engage in getting help.
One experience what I remember in that time when I came with SAVE directly to live in the shelter. I was waiting to who can I help me to my legal process. For example, when I have a problem with the custody, with the situation about the domestic violence, and nobody can help me because in that moment I didn't have enough proof to what is my situation for domestic violence. And then they give me the information first. What is the domestic violence in my experience was valid to tell them. And then, fortunately, they have a volunteer for legal services, and she gave me the way to continue with my process. It was so important to me because that was the pain what my family keeps together and to continue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I remember that experience for me was so important to me.
We recognize that the survivors who come here are all on different timelines in their process. Some folks are going to be able to get the resources they need and move very quickly to a new life and some stability. Other folks need sometimes years to get to that place of really feeling like they're stable and on their own. And we're here to provide support as long as folks need us to provide it. And it'll look different for some people. Some folks leave a service like the safe house, they finish their time at the safe house, they move into different housing, and then they hit a bump in the road and they need to come back for some emergency services, and we're here to provide that. We don't set restrictions on how long or how much someone can receive from us. They can continue to come back as long as it's helpful to be here and as long as they find the support that they need.
And how often do survivors have to go to so many different organizations? You go to one organization to get one service, and you go to another to get another service. And to be able to have one collective place where survivors know that they can turn and see a friendly face is really powerful.
In terms of SAVE's strength, we see that they show a strong commitment in providing culturally responsive services for survivors that come from marginalized communities. Hope is honored when we are asked to participate as consultant or to help with communication access in any way. Often, it is hard for advocates to understand what is needed by the deaf community. SAVE really helped not only the deaf people, but deaf-blind, deaf-disabled, and hard of hearing. They're able to grow because of their services.
One thing SAFE makes unique is about dignity. I didn't know how the organizations works, but now the big difference is SAFE treat each client with dignity. They hug the clients with compassion, with understanding, and they know perfectly we deserve the best of the life, and they continue to do it for every client to do and to continue it to impact our lives. That's sounds a little detailed, but it's a big difference.
I think one of the things that's most important in the relationships that we create with survivors is really understanding each of them as unique human beings who are coming with their own history, their own experiences, and really as the experts in their own lives. It's not our job to tell them what they should do. It's our job to offer up possibilities and opportunities and resources and help them figure out what's the best path for them, where do they want to go, what do they need, and really empower them to be their own best advocates, their own best experts in their situations.
Language should not be a barrier. A cultural insensitivity should not be a barrier when it's already so hard to have to come forward and ask for help and tell your story. That's hard. So to be able to do it in a safe and accepting way, I think will go a long way to supporting the survivors.
SAVE is a place that deaf survivors can go to where they feel included and safe, where they can get their services with full communication access.
SAVE is my second family. They forever for me when I needed. And I'm always grateful what you guys did in my life. You give me a new life, you give me a confidence, and you help me in settling down in my life. I'm always very grateful about you guys.
For me, SAFE is new life. SAFE is a chance. SAFE is recovering my life. SAFE is reborn. And I'm still feeling that emotions in my heart when I came here for the first time. I'm so grateful. Thank you.